was Carson Beck and Hanna Cavinder. Is it Cavinder? It's Cavinder twins?
Yeah, the Cavinder.
Hanna Cavinder. Yeah, they had 3 vehicles stolen, apparently. And since then, the sheriff's office have arrested a suspect in the burglary and theft of the luxury vehicles belonging to the University of Miami athletes. Steve, you might know a little bit more about this than others. Could you break down the truth of this situation?
Well, what's being reported is what happened. I think some fine young scholars came in and wanted to, steal a car. And whatever happened to the club? I tweeted that last week. Remember the club?
What happened to the club?
In my view, if I'm Carson Beck's representatives, I reach out to the club. That should be the next NIL deal.
Yeah.
Like, seriously. Now we talk
they didn't
about
bring back the club.
NIL.
And pull out stereo. Remember we pull out stereo, put under the seat?
Pull out stereo, then you'd have that thing with the cardboard thing to protect your
the window. Yeah.
My mama got a pull out stereo stolen. We was at Walgreens. I swear to God, when I was like 12 years old. When the Walgreens came out, they took the whole snapshot and ran.
And then they would have the cardboard thing with the sunglasses painted on them, so it looked kind of funny.
The sunlight.
If I'm Carson Beck, my NIL deal is, hey guys, I had a couple cars stolen, but not anymore. I got the club. Get yours now, and they should bring that back. That's a name. That's
an NIL.
That's an NIL.
I have a fun. Can you go back, Bailey, and show me what the fuck we got stolen? Can you please tell me that says Beck's Lamborghini and Mercedes are still missing? Is that really what I'm reading here, Steve? A Lamborghini and a Mercedes in college.
Well, he didn't come cheap.
Yeah. You look like a hater right now, homie. He got the money. He can buy it. It is what it is.
Steve, I'm just going to tell you. I'm sorry to tell you and break the news to you. This guy's going to be a total fucking bust.
Not for Miami, he won't. He'll be good in Miami.
He'll be all right.
I'm just saying. I'm talking about long term. Long term, he'll never be legit quarterback.
He's there for 1 year, guys.
Right.
I mean, these guys are cooked. This college game is cooked, man.
I'm with you, but look, he has to be solid and serviceable and be the guy he was in 2023 when he threw for nearly 4,000 yards. Now, there are some concerns about his focus, and does he have to do TikTok? Is this girl making him? I've heard some stuff, and I'm like, you've got to be a leader of men. And
it's Carson Beck, he's got a fucking Lamborghini.
Look, I would hope that Mario Cristobal did his vetting, because I would have asked him, are you a first in, last out guy? Because that's what you have to be as a quarterback.
No.
Well, look, I get it, but the right there.
Yeah.
Put that in the
By the way, Carson, if you make this happen, I need a percentage. That was my idea, by the way. But look, Carson Beck is going to have some pretty good weapons. I think they might get another receiver out of the portal. He's going to have a very good offensive line in front of him. People do not realize how bad Georgia was outside. Okay, they had about 37 drops last year, which led the nation, and they lost an all-time great college tight end who looks like he's going to be a perennial Pro Bowler in Brock Bowers. And Ladd McConkey looks like he might make Pro Bowls. So he was severely impacted by that. Again, with Carson Beck, is being the quarterback at the University of Miami your number one priority? That's the question.
I don't think so. I think he wants to get in the Lamborghini, whip it around, and show everybody. Because this is the thing, Steve. If you are grounded and humble and have some humility, and you become something that you never were before, meaning money in your bank, a Lamborghini, something Smitty and I probably never were heard of growing up, and then we get that, most of my boys aren't going to know that I have a Lamborghini driving it around. I'm just going to keep it real. Nobody's going to know I have that thing. Everybody knows he has it. He's showing it off. Instead of throwing hitch balls at practice, he's driving a Lamborghini around. By the way, why does that Lamborghini not have a fucking tracker on it? Isn't it about a $300,000 car?
Well, maybe that's the way they found it, though. We don't know. But sometimes I'm just telling you, the club was good because you could break a window, you could pick a lock, and all of a sudden you get like, God, this thing.
I think some older grandmothers still use those. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've seen one.
I'm just telling you, this generation is fucking cooked. Stick a fork in this whole fucking
a road rage incident. You have a natural weapon right there.
JB, and your parents said the same thing about your generation, homie. Like every generation says the next generation is cooked.
Well, this one's really cooked. This one's fucked.
This is the real.
This is the fucking. Hey, Steve, is off the script real quick. Is Cam Ward throwing?
I don't know. That's an interesting argument. There's been a lot of quarterbacks who have not thrown. So
I don't get it.
They won't be the first. They won't be the last. But generally, that was for like the clear number one generational talent that you knew, not guys that still had stuff to kind of show. So. But Coach, what I would do is if you want players to work out during this process of specifically the combine, I would say no one gets to do interviews until you do the workouts. And if you skip one workout, all right, we're just sending you home. You don't even get to talk to the teams. That's what I would do.
I think it's a slap to the process. His face,
but this is the process, though, Coach. This is
then if you're not going to throw, if you're not going to do what the combine requires you to do, then get out and give me something. That's what I would do, though.
If your goals, I would say, right, you could do that after all the workouts. And now here's what I would do. I'd be cold-blooded. As soon as a guy says, I'm not running the 40, I'd be like, yeah, room 232. Yeah, get his shit out of there. Yeah, put it in the front lobby. All right. You can go home now. Your shit will be in the front lobby.
But here's the issue I have. If you're not going to do it from the jump, then replace him with a guy who's hungry that wants to show off his skills.
I'm with you, but Coach, to be fair, there's still 300 plus other players working out.
That's what I'm saying.
On 5 guys that aren't? I don't know.
I think Shador's scared. He don't want to show off his rag noodle arm. Cam Ward doesn't want to show off. Listen, here's the issue. I think if you got the it factor and you're a quarterback, and guess what you actually do? You throw the fucking football. I don't know why this cat doesn't want to show off his arm and throw the football. That what a quarterback does. Last time I checked, Smitty. We already know Shador's not very bright. He's not going to go in there and check the fucking play and go, hey, let's check the 3 technique.
We don't know.
Like, he's not. Because I know he's not.
The greatest story ever. It's like a lot of guys don't want to run the 40. Primetime just came out there. His year was at 89. He just rolled up in a limo and said, all right, you want to run the 40? He got into like a sweatsuit and busted like a 4.19. He said, okay, guys, I've seen, and everyone just gave him a standing ovation.
You know what's going to happen?
That was his whole
predict right now. Unless it's because of his daddy and Deion's name, right? And he has an in with Tom Brady or one of these guys that already have told him, hey, we're going to take Shador no matter what at number 2 or 3 or 6. Jackson Dart, guys like Lane Kiffin's guys that are going to go out and throw and compete and show you that this is how good I am. If they go out and get scooped up and these other guys fall, I'm going to be the happiest fucking lark on this fucking planet. Jackson Dart's going to go up, be the first quarterback picked, and because he's throwing, by the way. Lane Kiffin's going to make sure he throws, and that's what's going to happen. Because quarterback guys know what quarterback guys do. They throw the fucking ball. I'm this guy, Jackson Dart. Watch him rise. Watch Jackson Dart rise up the dip.
I am interested in Kyle McCord. I thought he made a significant jump from that shaky, indecisive guy I saw at Ohio State to a guy that is outside of one terrible game against Pitt. I thought had a really good senior year at the Cuse.
Yeah, he did.
He's the guy I'm kind of looking at as the dark horse of this quarterback class, which I don't think is that great.
I think the dark horse is the kid at Louisville.
Oh, yeah, Tyler Shuck. Had a good game.
I like him a lot.
Big athlete.
Yeah, I like him a lot.
4.5. He can run a little bit, live arm.
I wouldn't be shocked if he has the longest career. Out of all these guys, I wouldn't be shocked if he has the longest NFL career of all of them. I think it's the worst quarterback draft I've ever seen.
Same thing last year about Notre Dame quarterback.
Coach, the year of Kenny Pickett being a first-round draft reach was the worst.
I said Jaden Daniels is the best quarterback last year. Is he? Was he not? Oh, okay.
You also said that the guy from Notre Dame was going. You wouldn't be surprised to get the longest career. What's his name with the good hair?
What's year one, Smitty? Smitty, it's fucking year one. He might have the longest career. What are you talking about? God damn.